Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm News Jester. My name is Junior. Um, we are going to review Hasbro's 60th anniversary G.I. Joe Classified series, the Infantry Soldier and the Scuba Diver. I've been holding off on this one for almost a month now since they've arrived. Um, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a really quick review about these things. So these two figures represent in the G.I. Joe Classified series, for me, like the ultimate figures that has everything I could probably want on a G.I. Joe Classified figure. Now, each of these are around $35. But to answer the question, if I'm going to be buying multiple copies of these, I don't think I will be, because they're too contemporary in the design. Honestly, these are supposed to represent the original 12-inch figures of G.I. Joe. That's why they're more realistic in their design. And I want my G.I. Joes to really mirror the cartoons. That's why I am leaning more on the G.I. Joes now, because they're getting closer and closer to their cartoon versions of the original, and yet slightly modified, so they're not too simple. Now, if they were to bring everything that we're seeing in these figures into the G.I. Joe line, is the price worth it? Is $35 worth what we're getting in these figures? And that's what we're going to answer really quickly for these figures. So for both of them, they come with alternate heads, usually a different skin tone to represent either an African American or a European descent American, right? So that's kind of cool. Oh, now that I've noticed that, though, how does that? Okay. They both come with, let's see, is that right? No. The infantry soldier comes with an alternate set of hands, only because it has an exposed skin on the hands. So obviously, if you're gonna replace the head with an African American skin color, then you need this to match. For the diver, because it's a closed system and you don't see any skins on the hands, it does not come with an alternate set of hands. They both come with stands, which is what I've been asking for in the G.I. Joe, and they do have those on the retro carded ones, so that's cool that they've done that. I still think that these stands are slightly too big for what I want. I still prefer the ones that I have. Let's see. Which are these. They're simple. There's no G.I. Joe. There's no Cobra or anything like that. And they are basically just slightly smaller than what's given to us. It's just that my space is very limited right now, so any space I can save is good. Also, as you can see, there's a lot of dead space here in the back. This is just perfect for what I want. But I did have to buy this, while this is included in the $35 price range. So that's also a plus for me. The size is just a nitpick for everything. Each figure basically comes with everything you could possibly want from any figure. The diver comes with this. And it's really nicely detailed too. Look at that. Got a propel on everything. It's got an equipment or display over there. It comes with this. It's all plastic. And there is even some paint application, silver on the tip, and then some greens on this one, when they could have just as easily just given it just one shot of plastic. It comes with this gun. This one, is this removable? Yes, it is. But it already comes inside, so that's good. You don't need to lose them or anything. Again, removable clip. I don't really need it for all that stuff, but it does come with it, which is kind of cool, I suppose, because then you can put it in the holster on here. I don't think that's for that. I believe this is for this one. This is probably for, nope, it's not. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Let's see. It comes with this bag. I'm supposing this is some sort of equipment bag. It comes with this. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. And it comes with a knife, so that's good. Also painted with silver. I mean, it's a little touch like that, but I really don't like it when they just all black. It seems so lazy. At least we got that for that. Dog tags. And the flippers. So that's cool. And they're really nice and soft and all that stuff. And of course, this one, the scuba mask. And as you notice, the scuba mask actually has transparent goggles. So that is really cool. And of course, on the figure itself, you have this. I don't think that's a life vest, is it? Let me pull that out really quickly. And what you'll notice is it does have these little holes in here. There's another one here. This is really nicely done. Oh, and I suppose that's where you can put in this one if you need to. I'm gonna leave this off for now, okay? And that's it for the scuba guy. Let's go into the infantry guy now. Has the poncho. The poncho is actually, it does look flimsy, but look, it's got some stitching in the front. It's nice and thin, so it just drapes okay. I mean, why would you need wires for this one, right? It's just that's good as it is. It's got this thing on the head that you can remove. Let's pull out the poncho. Look, it's actually kind of, it's not just like hole in there. It's just actually sitting nicely on the neck. Let's pull that out. Okay. Now this is what it looks like underneath. Now this particular new feature that they have, which they revealed on the dock, and nicely detailed and everything in the body, right? This is what I was looking for with the G.I. Joe as well too. The customizing feature of being able to plug in whatever you want in these holes. The only thing now that's left that I really do want is somehow to be able to remove this. Now, there are some figures there where you can remove the vest. I think the mine detector guy, I can't remember his name. But the problem I have with that one is because when you remove the vest or able to have the removable option, it makes the side really thick and bulky, which I kind of was thinking I don't like that. Now, if they were to somehow allow the ability to unpeg these hands as we unpeg this one, then that will be cool, because then you can just remove the vest and then you have a basic figure and everything. Then you have a customizable feature like that. That's the only thing now that's left from out of my want list ever since they created G.I. Joe Classifieds, because this thing where you can just plug in all these pouches, I think that's just cool. Now, the only problem is, I'm pretty sure that, does that go with that one? Or does that go on the top? I don't know, whichever one. The only problem that you might be seeing is like, well, I don't like seeing all these holes. Yeah, I just don't know how else they could have achieved that unless they have like magnets hidden in there. But then that will just multiply the cost. For the sake of what is given, the fact that you can switch in and out these pouches, then I'm okay with seeing this, because I mean, it's like saying you're seeing the joints anyway. So I'm okay with seeing holes in her just to have that ability to switch things out. Like, see, this one also has a hole there, so you might be able to put something in there. Of course, the other thing too is, if you notice, this thing has the pouches built in there, that one already. Well, this one does not. And when you do plug it in, it's not gonna sit as flush as these two. Obviously, there's gonna be a gap in there. Again, for the ability to switch things out, I'm okay with that. You guys might not be, but I just like that. It just adds a lot more playability to the figure, a lot more variety and all that stuff. And that's what I've been looking. Oh, that's kind of like looser than what I'm used to with GI Joe. This is the first figure where I've noticed that, where it's really loose. I do like the paint decos in this one. I'm not much knowledgeable in paint applications and military design, but I do like the splash of colors. So yeah, this guy comes with this backpack, nicely detailed. This big ass gun, which I don't know the name of. Sorry. Like I say, it does come with an alternate head. It also comes with a stand, so I like that. I really do wish this was smaller. Just, you can see that there's a dead space up here. It comes with a big pouch that we've seen, smaller pouch that we've seen. This, I don't know what. Oh, this must be for some sort of gun that you plug in. I don't know which gun that is though. Comes with a radio or a phone. It comes with his own dog tags. Comes with a helmet, so that's kind of cool too. That you can also display. And look at how snug that fits in that head. So it's almost like you could almost say that it's just one piece, but it's not. It's nicely removable. That changes everything up for that figure. It comes with this ammo clip or ammo belt. Comes with this big gun. We've had this gun before. Comes with this gun again. See how much more simplified this thing is. I'm surprised that this thing actually swivels back and forth. I thought that was just one big plastic. And as you can see, it still has that rubbery feeling for the gun. I guess I'm kind of getting used to it now. I'm kind of okay with it. This is a removable clip, but this is what I was referring to, where it's just one solid piece of plastic and unpainted and everything. At least with the diver, we have a change of color. And it does come with this one. This is Desert Eagle. At least I know the name for that one, if I'm correct. And a tripod for the big gun. Is this the M60 or I don't know? Just shows my ignorance about this kind of stuff. It's kind of cool. I'm not even sure though if this is to scale. It seems small for the figure. But like I said, unpainted, it's all just simple plastic. But I guess it's okay to bring down the cost. When you're displaying it and playing with it anyway, it does the job. Yeah, so that's it for my review for these figures. I will continue to purchase the new figures that they're bringing with the 60th anniversary, because I feel the value is there for $35. I just don't know if I want a lot of these guys in my GI Joe lineup. It's ant season, so it's got a lot of ants in this one, in my tables and everything. So yeah, I will continue to support the 60th figures. I like them. They're unique enough. I just don't know, for $35 it's a lot of money, but it's a lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff though. I feel the value is there. Now, what would happen if you were to actually bring the amount of stuff here on regular GI Joes and bump up the price to $35? That's the main question, right? Because I don't know. It's getting to the point. It's really expensive. 24, but we're getting it's. Oh, and it comes with this one too, for that soldier. I wouldn't say the price is too high, $35, because we're getting so much stuff. It's just at $35, then I start getting really, really picky. You know, it's like I can buy one, support you guys, continue the line, and I want to see where it goes, but I just can't buy multiples of them. Like this, even with the other thing too, with this one, once you put on the mask, then it doesn't really matter what skin color is in there. So you can have multiples of this guy, right? Because you're not seeing it anymore, and you're not seeing the portrait underneath there. So that's really cool too. I'm not gonna go over the articulation because we have a lot of that on my regular channels. Look at that. It even has this. This is just an awesome offering. The value is there for the price. Everything we're getting a lot for the price. It's just not something that, it's just getting to the point where I really have to be pick and choose to what I want. And I'm finding that as the price goes higher, even though we're getting a lot of stuff, I'm gonna start saying it's G.I. Joe. I'm not buying military action figures. I'm buying G.I. Joe figures. So I want G.I. Joe stuff, right? For example, here is Iron Grenadier Metalhead. I'm going to be reviewing this next. I just don't want to clutter it with this one, so it's going to be separate. So as a just as a side note, I'm going to be reviewing this next, and out of the package, looking at the packaging, I can see a lot of stuff that I like, but I don't know. It's let me do another review. But anyway, I like what I'm seeing in this one. I just don't know. I just don't think I'll be buying multiple copies of this one as it is. I'll continue buying any more figures that they have in there because it becomes kind of fillers in my G.I. Joes. And also, how would you do Cobra? It's all going to be G.I. Joe military figures because there's no equivalent for Cobra on this one, right? When they were doing the 60th and the original line for G.I. Joe, there's no villains. So anyway, that's it. That's it for my thoughts on these two figures. I do like what we're getting. The price is. I'm not saying the price is good. I'm just saying what I'm seeing in these figures is good. I like it, and I wish the price was cheaper. If this was offered on a discount, like if I ever see these in Ross, then I'm buying a whole ton of it because of the price, Ross prices. But at the current price, we're getting a lot of good stuff. I just can't afford $35 per figure. I mean, you just gotta draw the line somewhere, you know. You gotta decide all that stuff for yourself. Anyway, thank you for watching. For my really short review, as short as I can make it, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Goodbye.